So the other day, someone said to me, "We've got the world at our fingertips." Now this is a phrase that I'd heard constantly from many different people. But in all honesty, I've never fully taken the time to understand and to interpret what that actually means. The first cell phone was made in April 1973. This is what it looked like. It was as big as a brick and as heavy as a 1 kg bag of flour. Back then, I definitely was not born, and neither was my mother, and neither was my father. In 1969, NASA completed its first successful space travel mission to the moon. Today, a single cell phone holds more computing power than that of the Apollo 11 spaceship.
Apollo set on launch control. We passed the 6-minute mark in our countdown for Apollo 11. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
December 25th, 2005. A date that I will forever remember, not only because it was Christmas, but because it was the day that I received my first cell phone. This is what it looked like. It wasn't the best, but it was more than what I'd asked for. This is the Sony Ericsson Walkman. It was the first phone that I was able to download music onto. In 2007, I received my first flip-up phone. It wasn't this one though, but it looked very similar. In all honesty, I can't remember what phones I had between 2008 and 2009. But then 2010 came along. This was a big year for 2 reasons. The first was that I received my BlackBerry Curve, and second was that the World Cup was being held in South Africa. The BlackBerry Curve was by far one of my favorite cell phones. It was my 14-year-old self lifeline to my friends, my music, entertainment, messaging. It was the introduction that I had to technology. The Samsung Galaxy S3 was by far one of my favorite phones with one of my favorite cameras. It was so good that I kept it from 2011 to 2012. Following my S3 came my S4. Now this was a good phone, but it also turned out to be the last Samsung that I owned. And then, every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. Apple's been very fortunate in that it's introduced a few of these products. A quote by Sir Steve Jobs.